Good morning, dear. Today we are going to discuss about key features of Indian Constitution. There are five key features of Indian Constitution, and we'll discuss in short today. Later on, we'll discuss in detail. So, first key features of Indian Constitution is federalism. Second key features of Indian Constitution is parliamentary form of government. Third key features of Indian Constitution is separation of powers. Four key features is fundamental rights. And last key features secularism. So dear, first key feature is federalism. Federalism means different tier of government, different levels of government. There are three tiers, three levels of government. First level, central government, which rule all nation, like BJP is ruling party today, and head of BJP Prime Minister is Mr. Narendra Modi. Okay. State government, different state have their different political party government, that is state government. Second key features. Who take decision regarding the state? Head of state government, political head is CM, Chief Minister. Our state, Rajasthan, CM, Mr. Ashok Gehlot. And third tier of government is local government. You are studying class 6 about local government, Panchayati Raj. In village, Panchayati Raj. In cities, municipal corporation, municipal council in different form. Municipal corporation where the population more than 10 lakh, municipal corporation form a government where the population less than 10 lakh, municipal council in villages, gram panchayat, and group of gram panchayat known by panchayat samiti, and group of panchayat samiti at the district level known by jilla parishad. Head of panchayat, sarpanch, political head, head of panchayat samiti, director, head of jilla parishad, jilla pramukh. That is the federalism government. Parliamentary form of government. In our country, above 18 years, all citizens have universal adult suffrage. Universal adult suffrage through they choose their leaders, and in our country, parliament form of government. Parliament at Prime Minister after election when there may be a ruling party and they decide to choose different minister like a cabinet minister, state minister, independent state minister. You will discuss about in class 9. And separation of power, third key features. In this, we will discuss power is separated in different institutions like first institution, second institution, and third institution. First institution is legislature, second is executive, and judiciary. In legislature, what is work of legislature? To make new laws. Executive implement the laws made by legislature. In executive, there are two types of members. One permanent members, another one temporary member. Temporary member whom elected for fixed period 5 years, like our political leader, CM, PM, minister are part of executive. Permanent members, government officer who retired after a fixed duration of period. In some state, it may be 58 years or it may be 60 years. So there are two different members inside executive. Third one is judiciary. Judiciary, in your class 8 we will discuss about in next chapter about the chapter 4 and 5 about judiciary. Judiciary play important role about the nation. If anyone political party, anyone who violated our constitution, it is duty of judiciary to interfere in such decision. So there are three institutions, separation of power. In senior classes, it is also known by the horizontal power sharing. And in senior classes, federalism known by vertical power sharing. Vertical power sharing from top to bottom and horizontal power sharing between three institutions. And next is fundamental rights. In fundamental rights, rights given by our constitution towards their citizens. Like first, right to equality. All citizens are equal. No one could be discriminated on the basis of caste, gender, birthplace, etc. Second is the right to freedom. You know, right to freedom given by our constitution to choose any occupations, professions, speech freedom given. Third one is right to freedom for religion. Every person has freedom to choose any religion and they can protect their religion. And right to against exploitation, like anyone child labor, right to against exploitation, right to education, right to constitutional remedies. If we feel our rights may be violated by anyone, we can approach to the court. Our last is the secularism. Last is secularism. Secularism means all religions are equal in front of state and central government. How to we can define secularism? Secularism means no one state government can promote any religion as a official religion, inside state. So all religions are equal in front of state government. That is secularism. And there are 3 points in secularism. No one religion can dominate any religion. Second, in same religion, no one citizen can dominate anyone. And third, state government can't promote official as any religion. These are the features of Indian Constitution. And these are 5 features, and these are important because it is also related to our daily life. What are rights? We know through the fundamental rights. Earlier, private property to related rights given in constitution, but it has removed from our fundamental rights, right to property. And today there are 6 rights in fundamental rights and 5 features of Indian constitution.